Hey guys, happy almost Halloween. Alright, so I'm finally getting to do a Halloween card, or at least I'm hoping so. I hope it works out okay. We will see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Alright, so anyway, I am home sick today. I've been off. This is Friday. I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I was off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday actually. Wednesday and Thursday I thought I was dying, and Friday today well, my head's still stopped up and everything, but my throat does feel better. and let's see, what am I going to start with here? And I'm leaning, I feel like I'm leaning sideways. Like, literally, I'm kind of dizzy as I walk through the house. So if if I fall over on video or anything, somebody come by and get me, will you? But I think it's gonna be okay. But I do feel slightly dizzy and leaning to the left. So, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, right? Okay, I'm wondering if I need something a little bit darker there. Trying to use this mustard seed right now. It's gonna be a scarecrow, and I need to find something with orange. Oh well, I don't have an orange. We'll just use another yellow. Let's see. No, I need that yellow. We'll use. Here's something with a peach. So we'll use some carved pumpkin. So the doctor said I had strep throat. They thought I tested negative. They did a test for COVID, which I'd already done one at home, but so I didn't think I had that. But then they did one for the flu as well, because that's been going around at my school hot and heavy. And but I'm just going to turn this a little bit, y'all. You're just going to see it upside down just a little bit, but it's all right. Anyway, so, but she doesn't actually, or that physician doesn't actually have a, sorry, a, I sound like horrible in here now, don't I? A test for strep there. If I went to the other clinic, they do. I don't understand why everybody can't do the same thing, but whatever. So I'm just going to switch that off and get something just a little bit darker. I'm going to go with some crackling campfire. Yeah, I think this is more of the orange I'm looking for. Anyway, but she said, I can pretty much tell you by the blisters in your throat, that's what you have. And as well as a sinus infection and another ear problem. So, I'm on antibiotics again, and I said they finally kicked in, I feel like, and taken care of the throat part. I can swallow again, that kind of stuff, but my fever broke, and, well, actually early this morning, but, so that was good. I feel a lot better after that, and, so, let's see here, I'm going to just blend this a little on down here. I don't want too much of that yellow, just a little. Okay. So now I need a black. But yeah, that's what's been going on in my world. Everybody at school, told you guys before, they were dropping like flies, and they still are. My one boss had to end up going to the hospital, and he had the flu, and wasn't doing as well, I guess. So he had to go to the hospital, and then the other boss probably should have gone to the hospital. She looked like death warmed over, and so now I'm just using, I don't know if I showed you that, some black soot. But anyway, I'm determined. I know it's like literally almost Halloween. It's the 28th, but I am determined to do a couple of Halloween cards. I really I did get a few done. If you saw the dog and the, well, maybe it's only two, the dog and the little drummer one. Is pretty much, I think, all I've really done. But I really want to do them, and I am going to be doing some throughout the year, like kind of like the 3 on the 3rd thing, but it's going to be called something else. And so hopefully next year that'll take care of that, and I won't be so behind because it's always really busy in the fall. And so I'm going to give this just a tiny little bit of, on the bottom here, a little bit of black, not much. But I do want to say a special thank you to Heather 907 Crafty Life on here, because you 100% girl rocked my day, brightened my day, all the good stuff for my day. She sent me, I was sitting there like trying to get up and coughing and you know how you do in the mornings, and I checked my email, and okay, that turned out to be pretty good. Little mask. I didn't know if that would like go behind there or not. So we're gonna do this with a brighter. I hope it's brighter anyway. Yeah, I guess. This is just gonna be our moon, okay? But anyway, I checked my email, and she sent me a happy birthday gift certificate to Frantic Stamper. Oh my God. So I was so excited. So thank you, girl. That came at the right time, and it brightened my day. And I've already spent it. Like, yeah, I set myself up in the bed. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go shopping. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. And so thank you. I will show you what I get with that. And so that made my day. And totally unexpected. You didn't have to do that at all, but I am very much appreciative. And like I said, couldn't even wait an hour to use it. Probably didn't even wait 15 minutes, to be honest. But anyway, all right, so there's that. Oh, you know what? Darn it. Well, we might have to cut those on video. No, well, actually, I'm not using that for this. That's the next one I have in mind, if I live through this one, right? Okay, so I have pre-cut somewhere. I really did. Let me see. Oh, yes. They are here. Well, there's one of them. That's the one that didn't cut, of course. I have some others. Just a minute. And where could they have gone? Seriously. Oh, right here. Right here. Okay, that's why that one was laying to the side, is because of that. All right, so here's the die I'm using, by the way. And it's from AliExpress. I think it spells out Halloween here, but I did see it. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's like a knockoff, because like I bought this a long time ago, but I did notice that Honeybee Stamps came out with one of these, and I'm not sure if it's any different or larger or smaller or what, but I'm pretty sure it spells out Halloween too. But anyway, so if you can't, excuse me, if you can't find it on AliExpress, you can get it on there. Okay, so I have one of these done, but I want to show you how I did it. So this is the one, and all I did was, move some of these out of the way. I need a bigger desk. I just took some markers, and I started with, actually I think I started with a dark one. So I just went through and I was doing this, like all down the thing. So just over and over and over, no real rhyme or reason, just swishes. I did color the face orange right here, so you can kind of see the face will come alive. So the first one I had did not cut the face out. That's why we couldn't use it. And then you just darken up the hat, and then you keep going in. You go in with a yellow everywhere, same thing, just swishy lines, and you just keep going over it and over it and over it, kind of using these same colors until you get this. So, if we have time, we might do it, who knows. I am kind of wondering now, I think I will. I'm just going to outline this a little bit in black. That might take a while. But anyway, but thank you for making my birthday special, Heather. And anyway, definitely brighten my day, girl. But I'm actually looking forward to going to the post office because my aunt was telling me she sent me something, but I just haven't felt like going the last few days. Like, I haven't been anywhere, done anything. And I've fed the dogs, but I have not even been out playing with the dogs. So, you know I'm sick if I'm not spending time with the puppies. But anyway, yeah, everybody at school was sick, and honestly thought they might shut it down. We were really lacking in people, but maybe some came back and others went out. And I know another lady I work very close with, she's out till the end of the week, and then said their one boss, it was also positive for the flu, but she was trying to stay because the main principal was out, and it's been a mess. But luckily I did not have the flu. I can't even imagine. I'm telling you, this put me for a loop. And I was just sick recently, you know. I mean, like, I practically just got off antibiotics. But yeah, that was definitely lighter than this. I mean, not that it was good, but it was lighter than this. So, but I don't want any part of the flu. Oh, my goodness, I dread that so bad. And I'm still kind of scared because so many of our kids have it and have had it that I'm still a little scared I will get it, to be honest. So, but I'm still masking up and washing my hands, and I wash the door handles and everything at work, and I try. But I even wash the door handles off at, like, when I go to the post office and stuff. I figure, hey, you know, maybe it's helping somebody else. But, you know, sometimes it is what it is, and you're probably going to get it. But okay, so I'm going to try this. May add a few birds here, and I'm going to use this tree. I honestly need a smaller tree, but I don't have one handy, so I am just happy, I tell you, to be in the craft room. I've been laying there in the bed thinking about this so much. Not this particular one, but just, come on, let me feel better. I want to do one darn Halloween card, come on. But, okay, so let's see how big it is here. Ooh, I do need little trees. Golly. Alright, let me look over here. Have a little tiny one there. That one's not very... Don't know. Oh boy. I really do need a tiny tree. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what we have. Oh my goodness. I have these. These are not, they're not stamps, but they could work. Except they're glued to that. Yeah, my plans got really messed up for this weekend by being sick. Okay, so what I'll do is I will cut this right in the middle. Maybe. Boy, that top's gonna be skinny, skinny, skinny. Okay, yeah, close enough. Alright, so if I did that, and it's already basically black, so I can just tape those on. Not tape, but, glue them on. And then this will still, hopefully, give me room for that. I also had the problem with grass. You guys could have heard me a while ago. When I'm sick, I get a little, bitchy, to be honest. So I was looking for a grass stamp. And I thought, okay, spring, right? Like, spring will have grass. Spring has to have grass, right? Right? Yes. You would think. So I got out, and honestly, about fell on my head, and it was heavy. I couldn't lift. I don't know why I put it up so high. But I wasn't using, like, spring and stuff right now, so it was kind of out of my way. So I put it on the upper shelf. But, anyway, well, I just broke that. Great. So I got it down, but there was no grass. There were bunnies, and there were bees, and there were everything you could imagine for spring, but no grass. And I just literally I'm home by myself, so I just yelled out, I need grass. But nobody brought me grass. Anyway, so I thought, well, there's got to be something I can use as grass, like some kind of crazy haired lady for grass, or something, Blew that away a little bit. Everything is sticking there. And actually, since I'm not stamping the tree, I don't even need this out right now. So let's get rid of that, because that is just taking up a lot of room. We just put a clean sheet of paper under that, so it takes all that messy stuff away, and we can focus a little better. Get these crumbs, little paper wisps away. Anyway, so I was planning on going. It's my boyfriend's birthday on the 29th, and so there was a ball game that weekend, and it was in Huntington, West Virginia, and so I wanted to go to that with him, and but now I'm sick and I can't, because it's Friday and there's no way I feel like going on Saturday morning. So it's actually a late ball game, but it still takes about 4 hours to get there. So just going to pass, I guess, but I really hate to, because we were going to go to the pumpkin house. I love the pumpkin house. They have over 3,000 pumpkins every year that people carve, different organizations and groups, and and individuals, but there, and you can go get you some apple cider and things like that, which I did buy some apple cider for here for Halloween night, if I'm outside even. But I bought some caramel. I think I already told you this, didn't I? I feel like I did. Some caramel flavored and some regular apple cider. So I feel like I'm just going to have to cut that big piece off, This is not really a card I prepared for, if you can't tell. Sorry about that. This is not really going as I'd planned. Ugh. Maybe I could use... What if I just use this as grass, you think? That could be grass. Not really. Goodness. I need a grass stamp still. I cannot think. I know as soon as, like, I don't need it, there will be some magical grass that pops in my mind or that I come by. But I cannot believe that there's no grass in the spring stuff. Like, I can't believe that. I'm going to trim a little bit more off right there. Maybe that'll slink it down to what we need. It's just that overlapping part that's, getting on my nerves, I guess. We're just going to have to do it where it doesn't overlap. So anyway, are you guys dressing up for Halloween? I actually thought about being a scarecrow. Well, at work, they're big on, like, theme dressing, right? Like, one year it'll be something from Disney stuff, or one year it'll be, I don't know, just random things, like, we'll all be witches, or we'll all be something. And my typical costume is always a witch, just in general. But, so, this year, they wanted to do, and I don't know who thought of this, but this is, to me, just not easy to dress for. Or maybe I'm missing the stuff out in society. I don't know, but I have not seen all this stuff. Anyway, is there a new Toy Story out? The Disney Pixar, Toy Story stuff? Because whoever came up with it, they kind of all went with it. I don't know. And I remember talking about it, like, at Faculty Senate, and I don't know. But anyway, so they wanted us to pick a Toy Story theme character. And, we could double up. We could all, if you wanted to have a bunch of the little, what's his name, Woody. You could have 10 Woodies, whatever. But just something from that, right? So I personally am not a big fan of that. I don't know. It was a cute movie. I did see it. But I'm not wasting my money on a costume that I'm not going to ever wear again. So, a few of us rebels, I guess you could say, that I guess weren't really into Toy Story, we decided we would do, and this was literally like the day before I left, scarecrows. And which I hadn't actually, I won't say decided, because I hadn't totally agreed. But I did tell them, I was talking about it with the secretary, and she's like, oh yeah, blah, 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 But I figured I could pull it off. She's like, we can all be scarecrows. It's simple and easy, because we hadn't really thought of a theme for whoever that didn't want to do this. So when we were kind of all talking in the little office room there, we decided that would be kind of an easy one, Okay, I think that'll work. That we could handle and pull off fairly inexpensive and easy. So, that's what we were that was the plan when I left. I guess that's what they're sticking to. I don't know. But I haven't felt like going to town to get Halloween makeup, and I live in a really small town, so I don't even know if by the time I get down there that they will even have any left. I really do want to go check the mail Saturday, so I don't know. And this was the one time that my boyfriend's gifts were going to be in on time. There's like, maybe I have a bad habit of ordering late, but it's, sometimes things don't get here on time or that kind of thing, or it's going to be just like a day late or whatever. Well, it all arrived on Thursday. But, so, wouldn't you know it. But anyway, and even that was going to be like on time this year. So annoying. But that's just kind of the way this year has been so far. It's not been fabulous since about summer. But maybe it'll get better. It actually does usually get better in November, I have to say, because I tend to get sick right around my birthday, his birthday, because, and I guess I notice just because of those things more. And also, that's when I want to go out and do like Halloween type stuff, And like this year, we did make it out one weekend. We went out to Olive Garden, and we were going to have like what I call pumpkin spice day. And we were just going to go find all the pumpkin spice stuff in life and eat it and drink it and whatever. And we made it to about one place. We went to Dairy Queen, and he got like a Cinnabon something. He changed his mind from the pumpkin. I got the pumpkin pie blizzard, and he got the Cinnabon. And to be honest, his was better, but I was still happy because mine was pumpkin pie. And, but pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, pumpkin something, we were going to go to IHOP and have the pumpkin spice pancakes, which I've been wanting to do for like ever. And every year they come out with it, and I don't ever manage to. There's not one near me. It's still a couple hours away, so I usually end up missing that. So, okay, I think I'm ready to glue this down. And anyway, so we hate driving that far for sort of IHOP. I mean, not that IHOP is good, but it's like up there they just have so many other things that we don't have here. And so we decided to go to Olive Garden, and it was really good. And then, but he asked me on the way home, he's like, "You want me to pull in and get you some pumpkin spice pancakes?" But we were so full, we just could not handle it. So I was like, I really want to say yes, but I'm going to explode, so I guess it's no. But we still might be able to get them in before Thanksgiving or something if they don't take them away. I don't know how long. Do you guys know how long they keep them out or have them, available on the menu? But anyway, so, and then I was going to hit Starbucks and get a, pumpkin spice latte or whatever. And, but the line was just beyond long, and I didn't want to wait that, so we just kept knocking them off. So we really only did one pumpkin spice thing, which was Dairy Queen, but that's okay. All right, so let's get some of these little birdies. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead just in case. Sometimes the AliExpress stamps don't stamp quite as well. And the Misty really helps that, or some sort of platform, whatever you have. So, just to prevent any oopses, and because I could cry today, I'm telling you. I'm going to, let's see, here's a nice one. And no, that's the only one I really like. Okay, so where are we going to put it? Maybe right there. I want him just a little bit in the moonlight as well. I think that'll work. On a happier note, there was no dead body in my yard, or my neighbor's yard, rather. I looked out. That was Halloweenish almost. Uh-oh. Get that off. Is that glue? Seriously. That is glue and ink. I'm going to have to clean that. That is going to drive me crazy. Okay. Ooh, that stamps. Now here I just complain about it, and it stamps beautifully. Okay, so we're going to do one there. Let me just clean that off. I'll go ahead, since it did so wonderfully, we'll just put one there too. Anyway, no, my neighbor had like a, I don't know if it was like a football something. It was like a mannequin or something. Anyway, one of its hands was like up. And I go out at nighttime and feeding the dogs or whatever. And I just look over and there's nobody over there. There hasn't been for a while. Actually, now they moved back. But it's sad because I really didn't want them to. But anyway, there was like this hand sticking up in the yard. And I honestly, you know, with their history and things like that, I thought somebody was dead in the yard, that somebody had OD'd and, you know, overdosed. And so I mean, that's what I really thought. And I thought, oh my gosh, should I like go see about them? Are they dead? Are they like, oh my God? So I kind of walked closer to the fence, like, not quietly. I mean, it's already nighttime, but like, you know, how you're expecting something to jump up at you. But then I realized it was some kind of like football, maybe. I don't know, some kind of mannequin thing. Anyway, with its hand back, freaked me out. So there's no dead people in the yard. Everything's good with that. I got a card from Heather. All was good. I did get to go to a cool store. That was a Halloween thing I got to do. Not really Halloween. It's more like it's called Notoriously Morbid. I don't know if it's the chain, if you have them in your area, if it's a new thing here, I don't know. But it's kind of like it's like Hot Topics times 10 or something. It's like got a lot of witchy vibe in there. It's also got a lot of super goth type clothes and for very small people, by the way. But some did go up to a larger size, so that could be a bonus. But anyway, it was pretty cool. I wanted to check that out. I did not get to go to the Oddities and Curiosities Festival. That was going to be pretty awesome. But that was when I was sick last time, so I missed that. I'm telling you, my history in the month of October is not good. But someday when I retire, I'm going to be away from everyone, and I'm only going out to do Halloween things, and I'm not going out otherwise, and maybe I'll stay away and have no germs and no, not around all the people and kiddos and all that good stuff, but and I will be healthy and well all October, who knows. But anyway, all right guys, so I think that this is going to be my card. Get all the little pieces off again. It's not exactly what I'd planned, but it's not horrible either. So there's its face up close. And I can't quite tell that says Halloween with all of my stripiness on there. I think I might have should have, I don't know, like maybe done it all in one color or something. I think you might be able to see it better. Or maybe, I don't know, not sure. But I do like the way the blending kind of goes in. I like those colors. So that I might try with something else again. We'll see now that I'm on a roll with like, you know, how many days to go before Halloween. Woohoo. But whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and trim this just a little bit more because it's sticking out right there. I'll trim this off the bottom. So did you guys get to do many Halloween cards, or as many as you wanted, or are you doing any at all? I know some of you guys aren't into Halloween, so that's cool too. I do have some good ideas for fall cards coming up that you might like. But, and I always, you know, like right after my favorite time of year, I tend to have a little more time. Things settle down a little bit. The birthdays are over and that kind of thing. So, but anyway. So for today, I'm alive. I'm happy. I got a gift card in the mail. I made a card. It might not be the best card, but I did make it. I've got some Chinese food from my father on the way, and I think that will help me finish getting better, don't you? Chinese always does it for me. All right, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.